Once a year, Venice becomes even more magical, if that's possible. The Carnival of Venice, or as the Italians call it, Carnevale, transforms this already enchanting city into a living, breathing theatre of masks, mystery, and, let's be honest, a little bit of mischief. With origins stretching back centuries, this festival is part history lesson, part costume party, and 100% Venetian flair. Let's dive into the spectacle. The story of Carnival begins in the 12th century, when the Venetians decided they needed a festival to blow off steam before Lent. And when Venice throws a party, it's not just any party, it's an extravaganza. By the 18th century, Carnival was the toast of Europe, attracting nobles, artists, and anyone who could fit into a powdered wig. Carnival was all about indulgence, mystery, and, let's be real, bending a few rules. Masks were the great equalizer. Whether you were a prince or a pauper, behind a mask, everyone could mingle, flirt, and occasionally stir up trouble. It was democracy, Venetian style. So, come along with me as we delve into the heart of Carnival, exploring its history, traditions, and the enduring spirit that makes it so special. The origins of Carnival can be traced back to the 12th century, a time when Venice was a powerful maritime republic. It's believed to have started as a celebration of victory after a naval conquest. The word carnival itself is thought to derive from the Latin Carnevale, meaning farewell to meat, signifying the pre-Lenten feast that traditionally precedes the more somber period of Lent. Carnival reached its peak of grandeur and extravagance in the 18th century, becoming renowned throughout Europe. It was a time when the Venetian aristocracy spared no expense in their elaborate costumes and lavish parties. The city became a playground for the wealthy and powerful, with masked balls held in opulent palazzos. While Carnival went through periods of decline and even suppression, it was revived in the 20th century and has since regained its status as one of the world's most celebrated festivals. No celebration of Carnival would be complete without mentioning the masks, an integral part of the festivities. These masks are more than just decorations. They are symbols of anonymity, transformation, and the suspension of social norms. During Carnival, everyone becomes equal behind the mask, free to mingle and revel without the constraints of their everyday identities. Among the most iconic Venetian masks is the Bauta, a simple white mask that covers the entire face, allowing the wearer to eat and drink freely. Then there's the Moretta, a small oval-shaped mask traditionally worn by women, held in place by a button clenched between the teeth. And who could forget the Columbina, a half-mask decorated with feathers and jewels, often depicting characters from the Commedia dell'arte. Each mask tells a story, adding to the mystery and allure of Carnival. Section 4. A grand masquerade. During Carnival, the streets of Venice transform into a grand masquerade ball. Elaborate costumes inspired by historical figures, fantasy characters, and Commedia dell'arte archetypes flood the canals and alleyways. It's a chance for people to shed their everyday identities and embrace the transformative power of costume. One of the highlights of Carnival is the Volo dell'Angelo, or Flight of the Angel. This tradition dates back to the 16th century and involves a young woman chosen as the angel, descending from the top of St. Mark's Campanile on a zip line, scattering confetti over the crowds below. Masquerade balls, both public and private, are another integral part of the festivities. These lavish affairs, often held in historic palazzos, are a chance to experience the elegance and grandeur of Venetian society. Section 5. The timeless allure of Venice. Today, Carnival continues to captivate visitors from around the globe. The city comes alive with a vibrant energy as people from all walks of life converge to celebrate this unique festival. Street performers, musicians, and artists add to the festive atmosphere, creating a spectacle that delights the senses. Of course, no trip to Venice during Carnival would be complete without indulging in some traditional treats. Frittelle, small fried dough balls, are a Carnival staple enjoyed by locals and visitors alike. They come in various flavors, from the classic plain to those filled with creamy ricotta cheese or raisins. As the final days of Carnival approach, the city bids farewell to the festivities with a grand finale of fireworks over the lagoon, leaving a lasting impression on all who witness it. The enduring appeal of Carnival lies in its ability to transport us to a world of fantasy and wonder. It's a reminder that even in our modern world, there's still a place for tradition, spectacle, and the simple joy of letting go. So, if you're looking for an experience that will stay with you long after the confetti is settled, then add Carnival in Venice to your travel bucket list. You won't be disappointed. Step into the mystery of Venice's Carnival. Plan your adventure today.